Okay, welcome to Cosmic Reach Community Roundup for March 27th, 28th, and 29th, 2024. It's been 3 days, and Cosmic Reach 0.1.15 came out. Just a few minor updates, along with some major internal refactors to prepare for multiplayer. So he's going to be redoing a lot of the code, I'm sure, to set up the infrastructure for multiplayer to be implemented as the next major feature. Like last time, back to the fan art channel, we have this creature here who I thought looked pretty cool. It says unnamed creature. This creature lives on the dark side of the moon and it's afraid of the light and sudden movement, so the player must approach it with care. Just a neat little design, looks kind of unique. And this was pretty cool too. It's by the same author. It's a broken down ancient robot, and this reminded me a lot of the robots from Breath of the Wild. I'm not sure what their names are, but Breath of the Wild, the first game at least, had those big guardian robots, and they look just like this, only a different color. And then here's the same robot, but standing up and active. The rest of this video is really going to be focused on mods again, because there's a lot happening with all this technological stuff. So the first one I want to show off is the piston mod, version 1.0. And basically this does exactly what it says it does. It adds pistons to the game. It looks like just sticky pistons for now, from Minecraft. And we have a GIF of it working. There's actually a thunderstorm going on right now, and my lights just flashed. I hope I don't lose power. But here's a GIF of the piston mod working. Very cool that you can already do this stuff in the game, and this is just a data mod. It's not like a fabric mod or a quilt mod or anything like that. We also have this neat little minecart mod that just came out. Again, just really cool stuff being created with some of the infrastructure that Final 4H has created. A lot of these times with these new mods, I have to ask for GIFs or little MP4 videos so that I can include them in these community roundups. So if you're creating mods and you come out with something new that would be useful for me to showcase, please release a GIF or an MP4 along with it so that I can showcase it properly without having to download the mod myself. Here's a bunch of those minecarts going around in a circle, and here's a bunch of them going back and forth. It looks like they're holding blocks now too. And you've got a whole bunch of other stuff going on here. I'm not really sure what all these blocks are for, but pretty cool mod if you want to download it and try it for yourself. Here's another mod that came out recently called Portals, and this isn't like the portal gun in the Valve games. This just connects rooms in kind of not possible ways. So if you take a look at this GIF here, I'll show you what I mean. So as you can see, that doesn't make any sense. It's not possible unless you have a portal that links each room to each other. I'm not sure how this works, but it's very, very cool. And I can see you making some very trippy stuff with it. In addition to all the wiring mods and the electricity mods and automation mods that are being released, we also have this cable mod that says working electricity, a mod that adds working cables. And there's cables of a bunch of different colors. There's switches, there's electrical lights, there's diodes, inverters, resistors, Holy, there's a huge thunderstorm going on out there, and I think my computer might shut off here in a sec, so I better hurry up. It's got diodes, inverters, resistors, and transistors, and just a whole bunch of stuff going on here, so I'll see if I can find any GIFs. Yeah, you can see this is getting pretty complex already. Only instead of redstone not being able to be stacked up right next to each other because it would all connect, it looks like you might be able to use the different colors and put them next to each other and they won't conflict with each other. I'm not 100% certain because I haven't tried it out myself, but I think I am actually going to download this one and give it a try. You can see a screenshot here. Just the builds that are already happening with this are pretty big. Here's a picture of what the wires look like at night with some green light glowing on them. Very cool. And here's a post I found pretty interesting by Shaggy Rogers. He says he's new to the game and he absolutely loves it. He downloaded some mods and made this button control a 2x2 door. It's a little messy, but it works. It even has a sound and a light telling you when to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and play this GIF. It's 1 minute long, but I'm not going to show the whole thing. So he's got a 2x2 door here with all the wires hooked up from the cables mod, I believe. And he's got a little note block on the top left there, which is in the vanilla game. And you can see the door opens, the door closes. It's using sticky pistons as well. So really, really cool. This is actually the first automatic door I've seen in this game. Obviously, it uses mods. It's not a vanilla thing. But yeah, just really, really cool. It took Minecraft all the way until, oh, when was it? maybe beta 1.7 or something for pistons to be released. So this is a big innovation really quick, really early on in the game. I don't ever show suggestions in this video in the suggestions channel over here, but I do come here a lot and read through them just for fun. And I think I might make a dedicated video to going through some of the best ones in here, in my opinion. And one of them that I came across recently that was pretty interesting was astronomy, which is all about using telescopes to see different planets and moons and things like that. I thought this was a really good idea, because it adds a little hobby to the game, something kind of off to the side that you can do. It's not really that important. It's just kind of cool. It would be kind of cool to do. And I don't recall this being in Minecraft anywhere. I don't remember any mods doing something like this, or even any other voxel game. So this is something totally unique that really does fit the theme of Cosmic Reach, being on the moon and on other planets. And I'd really like to see this implemented, so great idea. Here's one last mod called Puzzle Switches Mod, which adds wires, switches, exclamation blocks, stretch blocks, destruction blocks, boxes and glass colored white, black, all the different colors basically. And it's a very bizarre mod. It lets you do all kinds of interesting things with making puzzle maps. I think I showed this during the last community roundup, or at least an early version of this, but it looks like it's being fleshed out a lot more. And I know that the creator is making his own custom map. It's going to be the very first puzzle map, I think, in this game. So here you can see kind of the writings on the walls, so you got to interact with stuff and solve the puzzle, basically. I don't really know what's going on here, but it looks really cool. You can see a key block over here on the right. And actually the design of these rooms is very cool. It is very puzzle-like, and I like the colors a lot too. And in this one you can see a staircase of exclamation mark blocks, and some of them are missing, so it looks like you gotta maybe power this wire here to turn on these blocks. Yeah, the aesthetic here is really good. These metal blocks have a cool design, and this is just another example of, it looks like you gotta hit this trigger to maybe toggle these invisible blocks to make them solid, and maybe these ones would turn transparent. You got to kind of jump around and get to the exit. So here's a little gif of the mod itself. So it looks like he's interacting with things on the walls. Different blocks are turning solid and different blocks are turning transparent. Grabbing keys, pushing boxes around, which is pretty cool. Putting them into place, unlocking stuff. So I'm like, this is actually pretty amazing. It looks like you got some parkour going on there. I don't know, it's boosting you along the walls. And yeah, the aesthetic is awesome in this map. Really excited actually to try this out. I'll definitely make a solo video on this map when it comes out. I don't want to show too much of it for spoilers, but yeah, this is really, really cool. Thank you very much for watching.